How I'm going to pick 2 out of that, I don't know. Can I get 2.5? Or can I put the names in my pocket and pick them out? Well, when I came, it was Moses and Robson and Whiteside. God, I played them 2 or 3 times together, you know. Oh, marvellous. I mean, Moses was very unlucky because of terrible ankle injuries. Great reader of the game, marvellous, intelligent passer, understood the game, absolutely wonderful. But didn't play enough, you know, to come in the frame. And as Norman Whiteside, and I've always said this about Norman Whiteside, Norman Whiteside could play in any stadium in the world, or any crowd, and he would not bat an eyelid. The temperament was unbelievable. He just could look through people in a game. Real cold, calculating eyes, and fantastic player. And but for his knee injury, he would be one of the best players ever. And I mean that, ever. He was tough too, you know. When the battles were on, he would never be missing. And a fabulous foot finisher.
United finding room in which to manoeuvre in midfield. This is Muren, a beautifully delivered header for Whiteside. It breaks for Robson. They've got a second bite at it. Whiteside. Oh, they're flying in now.
Ulverston. Oh, Grimes is onside, and so is Whiteside here. Oh, I say, it's amazing.
Pass Bracewell, Whiteside's onside. Strachan in the middle, Olsen up as well. The goal! Whiteside! That's incredible!
Mick Durst would play there for a spell, and there was young David Wilson and young Darren, my own son Darren, played there for a while. Mike Phelan played in the cup final. He's a great competitor, Mick. Played a few positions for you, never complained. Played a vital role in the cup final, one of our better players actually. Neil Webb was here for a spell. He's unfortunate with injury certainly. But then you come down to the nitty-gritties, the players of real emphasis on what I'm saying about midfield players. Ince, Robson, Keane. We're always looking for someone to replace Bryan, because for a decade he was the best player in England. And I always remember coming back from watching England and Spain, and there were a few managers on the plane. Ron Atkinson was on when, you know, obviously Ron had brought him here, and one or two other managers. And a few of them were discussing Bryan. One says, well, he's not the quickest, you know, and Norman says, he's not a great tracker of midfield players getting into his last third. Another says, he's not that quick. But I'm sitting and saying, oh, this is the best player in England they're talking about. He's not got this, he's not got that. But what did he have then? You know, what did he have? Bryan had this wonderful sense of occasion. Every game was really important. And his natural determination to really succeed was uppermost in his whole reason for success. And also, as a talent, he had a wonderful sense of timing. As 2 players went up for a ball, he would know when it was going to fall and where it was going to fall. And when the ball came into the box, he'd be lasking in the box. He'd always be there to put it in. No one can match him as a player getting into the penalty box in my mind, and of all the players that I've had here or anywhere else. And an influential person in the dressing room, well liked by the players, a great captain, and courage, well, 3 broken legs, broken collarbone, 101 hamstring injuries, ankle injuries, and still played to 37 years of age. So that tells you something about the man.
Robson reflecting the confidence in Manchester United's display. So too Moses, and the referee quick to make sure that he could avoid any tangle with Mayer. Muren. Robson wants it early. Brilliant goal.
Robson. And Robson again getting it from Stapleton. He's on his way. Can he find the shot? Brilliant goal!
Ulverston Kane winning his private duel with Chamberlain, and it might have set something here with Whiteside freeing Robson, and the finish is exemplary. Whiteside is there, so too is Stapleton. A goal! Robson right on the line. Albiston United still able to go pressing forward. Still a goal behind, and Robson pulls it back.
And as I say, we're always trying to find someone to replace him. We first of all get Paul Ince. For 2 years he was absolutely sensational here. And his real assets are defending. And I think that's when maybe I didn't see eye to eye when maybe in my last year. And I felt he was trying to change his game to be an attacker. And I think, knowing the player and his real assets, without doubt, you put him in front of that back 4 years and no one will go by him. He's the best tackler, lightning quick, 2 great feet.
Maybe just now Manchester United are enjoying the difference. Instead of playing for... Stopped by Paul Ince, the man that Ian Wright himself calls the governor.
Ince tries the shot. Oh, what a goal for Paul Ince!
Chelskis keeps it in, despite the efforts of King. Midfield meets the cross, only as far as Ince. Drills it back, 1-1. Ince, 2-0. And that should mean the Charity Shield for Manchester United in spectacular fashion.
And then Roy Keane. Well, what can you say about him? And I'm not wrong when I say this, he's the best player in Britain. He is fantastic idea of the game. His knowledge of the game is superb. Awareness, vision, passing ability. Engine incredible, up and down all day. He can run forever. Competitive, marvellous player. And you know another thing about him, he could play in goal and centre forward in the one game probably. Play anywhere in the pitch, just happy to play.
Nice touch again, Scholes, played early by McClare to Roy Keane. Keeps his balance, scores! It's a good challenge by Speed. This is Keane.
That's a real gift for Peter Thorne. He has Allison to his right. This is Thorne, he's running to trouble because Keane's there. He rescued the situation magnificently for Manchester United.
Oh, that's sharp, delightfully delivered for Owen. It's Hughes, and coming in behind him was Roy Keane.
I'm not even considering Nicky simply because, although I've taken risks with the 2 other positions, we're talking about this moment in time the major players of this club, midfield players in the last maybe 3 decades. And eventually will reach that, I'm sure of that. Marvin has been fantastic for us as a kid. He's now doing what we all knew he could do at youth level, scored goals.
Diggs comes in now, pulling away from Albert again. Not coping with the quality of his work off the ball, let alone what he does when he's in possession. And here's another one. Beckham's cross. And Nicky Butt flying in with the header.
Trying to get 2 from that is very, very difficult. Your Whiteside, Ince, Moses. I mean, you talk about really outstanding players, believe me, outstanding players. But I'm going to go for Bryan Robson and Roy Keane as a balance, also the competitive thing they have, but also a goal out of one of them.